Oh, yes, honey. Is that, oh my gosh, that glare of glare, all glares. That glare of glares. Yes, honey. Is that okay? It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. We'll pull it up. Let's pull it a little closer so you could see how bad I really look. Okay. You could see my straw, my lipstick laden straw, which is fine. No one really says anything about it, about my lipstick straw. It is a Robert Plant type of day. That's right. Got my Robert Plant hair going on, and it's okay. It's so cold out, but it's fine. It feels good. Good morning. Happy hump day, Mr. Mark, and members of Kiki Nation and non-members, because eventually, hopefully, you'll become a member of Kiki Nation. Yeah. Because you know why? It's fun. We have fun. Right, Mark? We do. And we are lucky that we have no SNOW as of yet. However, Al is very excited because potentially we're getting snow on Friday. So I said, here's the thing. What I'll do is I will not do my morning show on Friday morning because I will go to Market Basket. I know. I know. I told you, my life is so exciting. You just calm yourself down. I can't. Because we'll be here Friday night doing the Friday night show. You don't want to see me twice in one day. I don't want to see myself twice in one day. I don't want to hear myself twice in one day. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Market Basket and shop for the storm because that's what people in Rhode Island do. When we know that snow is coming, we go and we shop. We buy bread and milk, even though I do not buy bread. I have to buy bread for Al, but it's not any type of bread.
That is not true that you don't have to buy bread for Al.
It is not specific bread. It's not like the bread that you and I think about. It is not the bread that you put peanut butter and jelly on. It is raisin bread.
Well, that's
cinnamon
important.
Raisin bread. So Al goes through now 5 loaves a week.
Yeah. No, I go through 1 loaf a week.
Oh,
if
you
I'm lucky.
do not. You go through at least 2.
God, why are you going on the YouTube thing here this morning lying to people?
Mark, you're funny.
You're making things up.
I'm not making things up.
Well,
I know because I have to rotate the breads. And
I like your hair today. It looks very nice.
It's my Robert Plant hair day.
My God, your hair's getting so long again.
So
look at that. What are you taking?
I do take vitamins. You know that.
Yeah,
I take
but look at how much
1,000 vitamins.
Look at your hair, how long it's grown.
I have to say, I'm very fortunate. I'll knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
But
no, I'm not fortunate. See, whatever you're taking, I want to take too.
You can. I've offered to give it to you, and you're like,
Well, it's you're trying to convince me to take zinc now, which I think I'm going to start taking.
I think you should take it.
I mean, the vitamin D is definitely helping me. But,
helping you with what? What is it helping you with? I mean, we do have to say. I'm not going to say it, but anyway. Because I hate saying things and then it's like, we're down for the count for a week.
How many vitamins do you take every morning? How many?
Oh my gosh, at least 10.
At least 10.
Which is nothing though, because
for years you've been doing this.
A lot of people take more than that.
Really?
However, I have found, I think for myself, and everybody's so different, right? Everybody's different.
Everybody's different.
But for me, I have found the perfect vitamin cocktail. That I take on a daily basis. And I have been taking this particular combination for many, many years. And you have like one gummy that you take.
Well,
one men's multi-gummy.
I enjoy my gummy in the morning. I mean, it's very
gummish.
Well,
very gummalicious.
It's kind of weird that in life now I look forward to my gummy.
Could be worse.
No, it could be a lot worse, but
could be a lot worse.
So I think when I was doing some technical stuff here, you're not going to be on Friday morning, right?
Well, because you and me,
yeah, what?
Are going to Market Basket.
Well, to get more gummies.
We should film it. And then if Steve is there at the meat counter, we'll have him
We're not
chat.
going to film it. We're not going to film
I think
it.
we will. I think we'll do a live market basket run.
We're not going to do it Friday. No, we're not.
I think that would be fun.
No, we're not going to do it.
I do. I think I think we're going to.
People don't want to see us going to the grocery store.
You know what? Here's the thing. We won't tell you for sure, but we'll go on live in market as we're going into market basket.
No, we're not going on live. Oh my God. Why?
If anybody watches, they watch. And that's it.
Why
we'll see what happens. We won't promote it. We won't, it'll just happen.
No, just don't put me on camera. I just can't take it.
Well, you'll have to hold the phone. You'll hold the phone.
Is my mouth making noises this morning? Is that you?
What?
I hear noises this morning. Is that me or you?
You going crazy?
No, I've only been up since 3:00 this morning.
Oh, that's right. And you look it too. Like today, you look exhausted.
I do?
Like your eyes are down to your ankles.
Well, I woke up at 3:00. I mean,
you do that every day. And so when you woke up, I woke up with a migraine.
I know.
And I'm and it's got to be this weather. It's got to be.
Yeah,
because I don't get migraines this often. This is ridiculous.
Right. I probably give you the migraines, don't I? Well, some days I do. I don't know. So why you go to market basket earlier Friday morning? Because there's snow coming?
Well, and I do need some things. We need some things for the week ahead. I
Really?
need to get some more salad, even though I get it and I don't eat it, which I need to. I have to do it. And I'm going to get some stuff to make chicken soup because what did you do last night? Yesterday,
it was beautiful.
Not going to lie.
It was beautiful.
I had stomach pangs.
Yeah.
All day.
I thought you were pregnant or something.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right.
You don't wish that. And
no. 5
let me have another kid that doesn't talk to us. But anyway, so let's just do that.
Oh my God. But the chicken soup was delicious yesterday. Oh my it was
the chicken soup was really good.
Really
so I said,
good.
You know what? I'm gonna make mine because would you pay like $100 for 2 little containers?
Yeah, that's crazy. I couldn't believe when I cashed that. I said, oh my God.
And you didn't even tell me how much it was. And I said, I know
$20.
Oh my God. For water.
20
water with some lettuce in it.
19. I go. Oh, yeah, okay.
So guess what?
I could have killed the chicken for a lot less.
Guess what I'm going to do?
I'm going
to make my own chicken soup.
Well, I was talking to Tom, our neighbor, as I said. I ran into him on the road yesterday. Well, I didn't. I almost got it over. But his wife makes chicken soup, and she makes it like a bunch at a time or whatever.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that and freeze it.
Right. So
because, it really did. It helped a lot, and it's just good.
Right.
Chicken soup is just good.
It is good. It's really delicious and stuff like that. My God, it's just it goes down so good and makes you feel warm and fuzzy all over.
All righty then.
No, I'm just saying between you and I and nobody else who's listening right now.
But we can make little containers. I could freeze them, and like I said, you and I just don't eat like we.
No, but the thing
I
want to talk to you on a personal note. I noticed the refrigerator is full of a lot of food, so we probably shouldn't buy so much.
All right, listen.
I'm just saying because I just I'm like things are falling out.
Falling out.
I'm going like, what the hell is all this stuff in here? Does anybody else have that problem? Maybe our refrigerator is too small. The refrigerator.
No, we do have to. I have to clean it out today.
Do you really? Okay.
But I'm trying to think of here's the thing. I do make a lot of water bottles for the pets, and that takes up room. So I put a lot of that stuff in.
Make water bottles for the pets.
Well, because we have well water. So what I do is I'll boil a whole pot. Then, I save the water bottles and I put the water in there and then put them all in the fridge. And that's the pet's water.
Right.
Because I don't give it to them right from the tap.
I'm talking about pets. I think it was kind of interesting. Everybody was scratching the cats yesterday. I thought it was pretty cool.
Nobody was scratching their cat.
Like cat scratch feed. You talk about Ted Nugent.
Nobody was scratching their cat.
Well, I've been.
You made that up.
No, I didn't make that up.
You totally made that up.
A lot of people listen to us on Facebook. I don't know why the hell they do that, but we're on the Facebook page at Kiki.fm, and they listen there, and
that's nice.
Watch you on the YouTube.
I think that's nice. Thank you for listening.
So you're not
on the meta.
So what's today? Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday.
Oh God!
Holy macaroni! Like when did that happen?
It's already. Oh my God! It's already the January already. God,
what do you mean it's already January? Where you been the past few days? Yeah, it's January.
Time is going by when you're having fun, isn't it?
Put my little jacket on my.
Really? Well, I took it out of the broadcast building this morning at 3:00. So
what are you doing walking around the neighborhood at 3:00?
No, well,
I
had some issues I had to take care of at 3:00 this morning.
Yeah, issues.
I know. I know. Mark had a cat.
Neat. Mark said he scratched his cat. Well, you know what? That was nice, Mark.
What's the cat's name, Mark?
Scratched my cat.
Don't respond to that, Mark.
What the heck?
No, that's fine.
I scratched my cat.
I
just spit.
You just what?
I spit. I'm sorry.
You spit.
I apologize.
No, that's all right. But
I didn't mean to.
What's kind of interesting, and a lot of people are doing now because I watch the stream numbers every day.
Yeah.
A lot of people are listening to us on their phones, Kiki.fm.
Well,
because it's kind of weird. Like back.
How is it weird? We tell everybody to go to the App Store and download Kiki.fm.
But I don't know. But when you growing up and me growing up, we all listened to transistor radios, right?
Oh,
everybody's listening to their phones now. They can listen, while they walk around or in their house. They can, listen to us while they're in the car because their cars have CarPlay and this Bluetooth thing or whatever, and they can listen to us while they're driving too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I see people listening to us, but then as I see them listening to us, I see them moving because they're traveling.
You do?
Yeah, I saw somebody in New York City.
No.
What do you? I think I'm making this up. Somebody in New York City the other day, like they were driving north to Connecticut.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm making this up.
That's
Kiki.
the coolest thing, though.
Oh my god!
I want to watch it.
You don't watch. You just. Oh my god!
So I want to watch people listening to us.
So people listen to us on their phones like everywhere. It's
you
kind
seriously
of
can see that? No, I'm not even joking. You can seriously see people moving. Like
I don't see what they're doing if they're taking their clothes off in the car or making out or something.
I want to see if
that.
They're going out to eat. I want to see if they're going shopping.
No, they're not going. No, we don't know that. But I can actually see people moving at times.
That's awesome.
Because they're listening to us on their phones.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
But if they're listening to us on their computers at home, they're not moving. A lot of people.
Well, obviously not.
We got a big listenership in California, but people listen to us on their computers all the time.
That's crazy.
In Los Angeles area, also in North Hollywood is a big area for us as well too. Oregon,
you know what? I would love to go back to LA. The last time was not a good experience.
No,
we went for a very sad reason.
Right.
Because your friend was not well.
Well, he passed away, and it was sad. And but at least
we got in that car accident 20 minutes after getting off the plane, and then there was that.
Thankfully, we're okay. But
that was crazy.
But it was, it was. I'm very glad I got to see my friend before he passed away.
Yeah,
a great guy at broadcasting, Bill Alley.
I know, I'm sorry I brought that up, but that was the reason we went to LA, and someday I would like to go back and look around.
Look around at what?
Just look around. Well,
we did look around a little bit. We went to
Beverly Hills.
Oh my God! You went to that girl's shop who was on Desperate Housewives.
It's the Real Housewives. Kyle Richards.
Went to her shop, right?
Her clothing shop is no longer. Right. It's not even there anymore. And even Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant.
We walked in, but
we walked in because it wasn't open.
Right.
And we didn't go back because once you leave that area, we just didn't go back because it was too far away from where we were.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful, and that's closed.
That's closed now too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And was it Villa Blanca? I don't know, but that's closed, and she literally had fresh flowers on every table. It was beautiful.
But it was a beautiful area, and
it was quiet though. I thought.
Yeah, I know it was.
Beverly Hills was really where the stores were. Where we went to was really quiet. There was no traffic.
Nothing.
It was kind of bizarre. It's you would think it would be busier.
Well, I figured it'd be like New York City, like
that's
Times
what
Square.
I thought too. That's what I
it wasn't
thought.
at all. But the landscape was very nice.
Oh my gosh.
The houses were very nice. We saw somebody's famous. I don't know somebody.
We saw there was a garden in the middle, not too far from where Kyle's shop and Lisa Vanderpump's place was.
Right.
There was a garden which was so pretty.
Right.
And the houses, we drove along the coast a little bit. Where were we? Wasn't Malibu because that was too far away.
I can't remember, but we saw somebody's. I don't know what the heck, but in fact,
we did buy a map from a woman who was sitting in a lawn chair.
Right.
like of celebrities' homes. So we saw a couple.
Right.
We saw a couple, but
we got a nice tour of Westwood, the one out there in the
that was awesome.
All the broadcast facilities.
iHeartRadio, that was
because
fun.
my friend who passed away, his friends who worked at LA radio conglomerate of radio stations out there gave us a great tour, and
that was cool.
I was like, wow,
I know.
Really,
that was really neat.
Like, like making an old man happy.
We saw the Hollywood sign from afar,
right, and we saw people broadcasting. And it was pretty neat. Yeah, we did see the
fun.
Hollywood sign from afar. We did.
Yeah,
I didn't climb up on the hill and go, hey, I'm in Hollywood.
Yeah, no, but because he would have never gotten down.
No, I would have never gotten down. But it was it's quite the place to visit, that's for sure.
Definitely, and I would love to explore it more.
Right.
And where iHeartRadio was, what was that considered? What the heck was that considered? It was Glendale. Right. Glendale, I think, was right there.
But were the broadcast facilities, weren't they in Burbank? I think they were. I can't remember.
Well, and then there was Glendale right there. Right. So I don't know, but
right.
I don't know. It all blended in.
But it was
just like all together.
So we got a forecast on the East Coast here. We're out tomorrow.
Good morning, Michelle. My best friend's here.
We got
my best friend on the planet.
Got a forecast tomorrow on the East Coast.
I'll say hello to Michelle.
Got a forecast tomorrow between 4 to 6 inches, and Michelle's going to measure the snow on her porch tomorrow with the Christmas tree on.
And she's going to give us an update because she gets more snow than we do, even though she's like one town over.
Right.
No, she said you hate her. No, he doesn't.
Don't hate her. She's going to be an official weather forecaster for tomorrow, and she can measure the snow.
So cute.
What?
That'd be so cute if she did that because she's cute, and then she could put her skis on.
I think that'd be a great attribute to the Kiki Classic Rock News Raw here in the morning time.
I do too.
Have the weather girl Michelle and the latest weather forecast here on the East Coast, and
love it.
Have her included in on different things that we do here.
But she's probably on the elliptical or something.
On the what?
And she's like exercising some part of her body. I can't do that.
She's exercising some part of her body.
Probably. I'm thinking.
She does that every morning?
Well, yeah. Yeah, she wants 8 inches just because she can go skiing.
Really?
I think. I don't think.
What?
Oh, she's on the treadmill, Al.
She's on a treadmill?
Let's see if she answers. Let's see.
Hello?
Yes. Do you have your weather? You have a weather forecast for today for the East Coast?
Yes, it's going to be unseasonably warm, 51 degrees.
Oh, that's great. Are you working out right now?
I'm on the treadmill, and everyone's going to be mad at me because they're like, why is she on the phone?
Okay, well, get out the phone and concentrate on what you're doing, okay?
No, it's fine.
No, it's not fine. We'll call you for an update tomorrow on the latest snow forecast on the East Coast. Go back to working out, all right?
No, it's fine. The guy next to me is running, if you can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear him running.
I can hear it. It's so cool.
And I don't hate you, but we got to get the Classic Rock Raw because we're running behind schedule.
I'm so
No.
sorry.
Don't interrupt me again while I try to do a radio show, okay?
All right. I'll keep my comments to myself.
Okay, thank you. Bye,
Michelle.
So anyway, it's time
Did you hear her running?
Yes, I heard her running.
So cool. See, she's so good. I am
right.
I am, on the other hand, not.
Right.
And I said, you know what? I have to at least.
Right.
I said this a while ago, guys, and I know not kept to my word. I have to at least go walking.
Right.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it.
Right.
It's so bad. I have
to. It's kind of cool.
You know what? You know what's happening? Like this back fat. This fat is collecting on the top of my rectorial area.
The top of your rectum? Is that what you just said?
The top of my
rectum? What are you talking about?
Mysterious.
Really?
I don't know. My mother had all these words.
I can't believe you're talking about your rectum this early in the morning.
So like above where your bottom is, above the bottom, is all of this fat that is collecting.
That's more information than we need to know.
On top there. And you know why?
Why?
Because I'm sitting.
That's great.
Because I'm sitting and it's all just dripping down.
Okay, we got to do
collecting
this news thing that you do every day because it's getting late, and by the time you do the news, your rectum will be even bigger. All right, so it'll be great.
Wait a minute.
What?
Because I can't see.
Oh my God, you're not ready yet. Oh my God. People are
Fanobola.
What'd you say?
I said fanobola.
What does that mean? Is that Italian?
This is like, I can't. We need another light.
You've been talking about this for 3 weeks.
Another light.
Well, stop talking about it and do something about it. God.
Gosh, help me.
Michelle's laughing her ass off right now on the treadmill or what the hell she's on at the gym.
Stacey, I know it's a muffin top. That's why I need to walk.
All right. Now it's time for Classic Rock Raw on Kiki Classic Rock and Kiki.fm coast to coast right here.
Oh my gosh, it looks like a disco when you do that. Ready? Bat your eyes really, really fast. Ready? Go. I feel like I'm in a discotheque. And here is I do these things to keep myself entertained by myself. Like when I'm by myself, I just keep myself happy.
You're by yourself right now, that's for sure.
Welcome to your Classic Rock Raw on this Wednesday, January 5th. As the days go on, I'm just more enthralled with how fast time is going back. Anyway, January 5th, 2022. David Lee Roth, my gosh. He canceled both of his New Year's Eve and New Year's Day shows. They were sold out. And I'm reading varying reports that allegedly all of his Vegas shows were sold out, but I wasn't seeing that. However, they could potentially have all been sold out. Well, he canceled both of those shows the night before his New Year's Eve show was scheduled to happen because of, and if you can't see me, I'm doing the quote, air quotes, quotation marks, exposure. Okay. So we are talking 2022 type of exposure, not the type of exposure David Lee Roth was subject to back in the 70s and the 80s, because he liked that kind of exposure that he was exposed to. He had great times, I'm sure, with that type of exposure. Anywho, David put out a post. Today's Wednesday. So he put out this post on Monday that read, "A funny thing happened on the way to Vegas." Because it's so David. Just so David. Most fans, they are very disappointed about the shows being canceled. And then there are the fans who are just mad because they're already in Vegas. They were there for the scheduled show for this evening, the 5th, because they, obviously they wanted to see him because they traveled there. Then there are the fans who are just like, you know what, David, I'm never going to see you again. So you got all different types of levels of happiness to madness. But David's manager did put out this statement, and I quote, "Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. We got rained out, COVID canceled. Future shows? ? When the benefit concerts for Colorado, Farm Aid, and hospital workers everywhere come up, call me." And you know what? That makes me love David Lee Roth even more, because he's basically saying when benefit concerts are scheduled to happen, he will be there to do them. So I do love that about David. He is a giving person for sure. This was the retirement tour, which evolved into maybe I'll do more dates, to the first two being canceled, to all of them being canceled. It is sad because I know that a lot of people, obviously, clearly wanted to see David Lee Roth one more time, even though we don't know if it was going to be one more time, one last time, one more time, several more times. We don't know now. But as his manager says, if there are benefit shows, he will potentially be there for them. And I think that's great. Nevada actually came out and said that their cases are alarmingly high. However, there are still many shows happening in Vegas. So maybe something else behind the scenes is taking place in the David Lee Roth camp. We just do not know. But we do hope that Mr. David Lee Roth is okay. Of course, because we love him and he is just funny. He's just a funny guy. He really is. It appears that refunds will be processed for the David Lee Roth shows within 30 days. And the House of Blues has added the word canceled. Really pains me to even say that. Besides the David Lee Roth dates, however, there is still live entertainment happening at the venue on those dates in question. Marks dance in my head. Like there is still David's shows are canceled, but they still got shows going on. So okay. Hopefully Dave, again is well, and we wish him all of our best. Yeah. Poor thing. I mean, he must have been wicked sad. That's all I can say. He must have been really bummed out that this happened. Because of course he was looking forward to it. He's David Lee Roth. He's a cutie pie. So from one David to another David. David Bowie's estate is the latest to let the music go. And every day it seems another artist is literally letting it go. Just goodbye. Give me my money. See you later. That's what's happening. Gene Simmons of Kiss is all about the money, honey. We know that. And he said that him and Paul will sell the farm for the right price. Of course he said that. He's Gene Simmons. And can you imagine? I was trying to figure it out. Can you imagine what the price would be for the Kiss catalog? Bruce Springsteen was at $550 million. That's what he sold for. Remember, guys, he started at $350. Bruce would have taken $350 for it. And they upped it $200 million. Lordy. The Beatles catalog is estimated to be around $1 billion. Kiss, what do you think Kiss's catalog would be worth? Take a guess.
$1.
I'm thinking Gene will take no less than $1 billion.
$1.
Because here is the thing. Kiss's name is trademarked and on so many items.
$1.
Like so many things. I would say personally, and Gene's probably, if he even hears this number, he will laugh. But I'm thinking between $750 million and $1 billion.
Can I ask you a question? Can I? I don't mean to interrupt you. Can I ask you a question?
Do I have a choice?
These people are selling the catalogs.
Yeah.
Who are they selling the catalogs to?
Record companies who are going to take advantage and sell their music. Like they can do that.
Okay, so who is buying music?
Warner Chappelle.
Who?
BMI.
Yeah.
Warner.
Okay.
Who was the other one? Who's the one?
So people are buying their catalogs, like David. You said David Bowie's estate just sell their catalog of music or whatever. So people are these places like BMI and all these people will buy their catalogs, so they own the music rights, right?
Well, they're buying so they can do whatever they want, I guess. This is the whole. This is the whole mystery behind it.
But the people they're selling catalogs because they're getting out. Why they still can make some money, right? Because record sales aren't where they used to be,
correct,
and concerts aren't where they used to be, and so people can't make any money. So they're selling their rights to their music.
Right.
So every time their song is played on the radio, whoever buys their catalog gets revenue from their copyright things or whatever, right?
That's the mystery to me. So the mystery to me is
there's a good question I have here for the radio listening audience is that we understand they're being sold, but to who and how much money they really going to make of this? I mean, to me, they'll make a little bit, but are they going to make back what they put into it? Doesn't make sense. I mean, well,
you have to remember, right? These music companies are going to be around for decades. The artists are not.
Right. Well,
the artists, all of these artists who are selling are in their early 70s. So they're only... They have their windows closing, just like our window is closing.
It is.
Our window is closing.
My window's not closed yet.
So
my windows.
I get it.
I'm like a drive-through. You can walk, drive right through me.
They're getting the payday now. Gene does say it all makes sense, and I'll be getting that to a minute. But you've completely thrown me off my track again because that's and
me.
You're the only other person I'm speaking with right now.
Now you're mad at me.
So,
okay.
I have to go in a different direction. Then I'm going to start reading and I'm going to be like, oh, I already said that. However, the thing is that these artists get the chunk of money now. Their estate, their family, their future family is completely all set because who is going to take that over? Just like the whole David Bowie thing, it was a little convoluted to me as I was reading it. David Bowie's estate sold his catalog. However, as I read it, and I could be completely wrong, and again, I'm sure someone will call me out on it, but I feel like Warner actually owned the David Bowie catalog, but they sold it to Warner Chappelle Music. So it's a little convoluted to me. So that's not really David Bowie's estate. However, I'm guessing David Bowie's estate will get that money from the sale of his catalog. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. There's so many gray areas. And when one of these artists goes on tour, so Journey sold some of their music rights a few years ago.
Oh, wow.
But I'm guessing they still have to make money when they go on the road. And just like Stevie Nicks. So Stevie Nicks sold, I believe it was 90% of her catalog.
I thought about
when
that.
she goes on the road, she's got to get money though. I mean, she can't be going out for free. I don't know how that all works. Maybe it's like a separate thing. Maybe in the agreement, they can still go out and make their own income.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know how that goes.
So Journey sold some of the rights to some of their music as well.
They didn't sell everything.
Wow,
they didn't sell everything. And Steve Perry, like, what is he going to do it?
No, but that makes sense.
I don't know.
Now I know how Neal Schon got his teeth. Okay, classic rock continues.
I can't. I just don't even know. So anyway, what would the Kiss catalog be worth? I'm guessing Gene is just going to jump outside of his box like he does and probably ask for $1.5 to $2 billion, because that's just Gene. And he does have a lot of merchandise and items included in that whole Kiss name. Now, Gene says that there are over 5,000 Kiss products. 5,000. And we know that there's Kiss toilet paper, Kiss condoms, Kiss coffins. Can you imagine? Like someone showing up at your funeral and there's Gene Simmons at the top of the coffin. Like, I don't know. Anyway, now Gene has another product that he's added to everything, the whole kit and caboodle, vodka. Guy doesn't even drink. He said he has not had a drop of alcohol in his entire life, but now he has a line of vodka. Betty White liked vodka and hot dogs. So you can just buy Gene's vodka, pretend you're living like Betty White and have a hot dog. I don't know. They would have made a great duo. Can you imagine? Betty White could have promoted Gene Simmons vodka. Maybe that's what he was going. Maybe there was a plan. Gene always has a plan. No question about it. But not too long ago, Paul Stanley said, "You can't take it with you." Very important statement, because that is so true. I personally never thought this whole music selling thing would be a trend. Like, I really didn't. Something that just never crossed my mind. Stevie Nicks selling her music. I mean, what does that even mean? I would never have even thought about that when I was a kid. So here we are, and everyone is lined up to get their own one-time payment for decades of work. I mean, I guess, it's like you go to the casino, you play the penny machine, you put a penny in and you win $1 million. Do you do a Steve Miller, take the money and run? Or do you keep playing to try to turn it into 2 million, and then you give the 1 million back to the casino because you didn't leave when you should have? So I get it. They're getting offered the money. Take it. Take it. You sell your stuff. What are you going to do with it? Your family, they would have to drive themselves nuts figuring out what to do with all of this stuff after you go. It's kind of like, you have a house, you've lived in it for a really long time, and you have all this stuff that you have to get rid of. But you die. And then your kids have to take care of all the stuff that you left behind because you died.
Oh my God. You're going on and on and on. All I can think about it is me lying in a coffin with Gene Simmons' face on my chest. I just can't. This is ridiculous.
So I get it.
You're going on and on about your kids don't care and everything else. And they're like, oh, and Al is a great guy. Let's hear for that Gene Simmons. This is ridiculous, Kiki. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but you're going into these things about kids and they're, oh, wow. Jeez, I'm all upset now.
But it's true. We go to estate sales.
Do you know
it's like, oh, my Aunt Betsy passed away.
Do you know Gil?
And so I got to clean out this damn house. And then people are mad about it.
Do you know Gail's driving right now listening to you, but she can't talk unless she hits a red light?
Oh, I'm sorry, Gail. Don't do that. Because
you can't drive and text at the same time.
Yeah, don't drive and text at the same time. Right. Very dangerous. Don't do it.
Okay.
Do not do it. There's a disclaimer. I do not promote that at all. So yeah, like we've been to estate sales. People are like, oh my gosh, my aunt died. Now I got to clean out all this crap because I got to sell the house, make money. So I go to Aruba.
That's where I come in and I say, can I help you?
So I personally, I don't have any New Year's resolutions because I have daily ones. Like, what is my resolution today? To not get fatter. That's my resolution for today. To not get more fat on top of my butt. How's that? How's that for a daily resolution? I like that one. However, one of Gene Simmons' resolutions, it's shocking. He wants to make more money. He wants to be richer. Shocker. That's like really, yeah. Anyway, he also said that he wants to make more money so he can give more away. And again, everyone has their feelings about Gene Simmons, but he is a very philanthropic person. And he does do a lot for charities and things like that. And he does do a lot. So he would also like to be kinder. Well, that would be nice because he wasn't very nice to David Lee Roth when he let him go from the tour. Remember that whole thing? Then he had to apologize later. So yeah, being kinder would be nice. And he also wants to be better looking.
Oh boy.
He makes me laugh.
That's
he does. Yeah. He just makes me laugh. Now, my favorite part of what he recently came out and said was that agree to disagree. And we can definitely do that because there were we'll get into that in a moment. I'll be quiet. But yeah, people with the whole Andy Cohen thing, people agreed with him, people disagreed with him. And again, guys, we can agree to disagree. And that's why we're very fortunate to be able to do that. So fake journey, not fake journey. Right. More moolah for Gene Simmons. And if he sells the catalog, he will be richer. And that will be a resolution that he was able to commit to. And he will be Mr. Uber rich, Gene Simmons. Can you flipping imagine? That would be a great payday for them. Well, let's see what everybody's talking about.
Wait. Can I interrupt you?
Oh, so Mark said your resolutions are to wear pants and get haircuts. Mark, can I just tell you something? This morning, Al, what did I say to you?
Get a haircut. So can I ask you a question?
I said that.
You go from Gene Simmons to talking to Andy about Andy Cohen. I don't get that. How do you go from Gene Simmons talking about Andy Cohen?
Because we can agree to disagree. Because when we did our show yesterday morning,
yeah,
I got a bunch of comments. Some people agree with what Andy said about fake Journey and not being Journey without Steve Perry. Mm-hmm. And some people were mad at Andy Cohen, saying Journey's always going to be Journey. So again, I agree with people who disagree with my feelings. And, well, sometimes if they're nice about it.
Right.
Like Waffles Mom for Life. She put out a great comment.
I saw that. Yeah.
It was awesome because how she worded it, she's like, you know what? I agree with Andy. Journey was great in their day.
Yeah.
But yet she said they would be effing great if Steve were to come back now, even though we know that's not going to happen. Right. And I agreed with everything she said. I'm like, you know what? Yes, that's your thought process. And she just worded it so perfectly that it just made sense. And that's what I'm saying. We can agree to disagree.
Before I go on, do you have some more classic rock raw?
I do. Why? What's the problem?
I just want you to continue. Then I'll speak after you're done your classic rock raw because I have a lot to say.
Why are you clicking your pen?
My pen is about 4 feet below the microphone.
Well, you're doing something.
Yes, I was clicking my pen like this, but it's down near my legs right now.
Jeez.
My pen is down near my legs. And your ears, you can't hear diddly squat when I talk to you, but you can hear my pen below my knees right now.
It's called selective hearing.
All right. Classic rock continues.
You guys know what that's all about.
Stick around.
There is more to be said on the whole Jeff Scott Soto question, answered by Neal Schon. Just when you think there could be no more to say, you look and say, all righty then, there's more to say from Neal. And thank you, Neal. Thank you very much. In case you guys missed the show yesterday, I talked about the Blabbermouth article that highlighted an interview Jeff did with Lucas Gordon. As I turned my notebook page because we are old school here in the Kiki Nation house. I write on a notebook and I write with a pen. Yeah, I like that. I retain things better that way. Jeff is still questioning why he was fired from Journey. It just sounds like he never got a concrete reason as to why he was fired from Journey. Again, I'm just kind of glazing over what I spoke about yesterday. He also said that he would love to be friends with the guys in the band once again. And he talked about an olive branch, just getting an olive branch, gently reaching out the olive branch to the guys in Journey. And perhaps maybe they would touch the olive branch. Maybe they would take the olive branch from him. Maybe they would caress the olive branch that Jeff had to offer. I don't know. But Neal responded to Jeff's interview. And I talked about that yesterday. You can go ahead and listen to yesterday's show about what Neal said the day before yesterday. But Neal responded again yesterday. And I'm telling you, it was good. It was really good. So I thought Neal's response from a couple of days ago was a perfect closure, which is what Jeff wanted. He wanted closure as to why he was let go from Journey. But Neal just came back with another one. And this is what he said. Now, I'm Neal. I'm Neal. This is all boring and overly redundant. Whining of 14 years ago. PR stunt at best. Zzz. That's like sleeping. The Z's for sleeping. Jeff tried to sue us after we let him go and playing with us live for one tour. This did not sit well with myself and could easily see personality clashes way too early. Good night. Maybe shut the door at that point. So we got to back up the truck for just a minute. Now, I did mention yesterday that it sounded like there may be more to this whole Jeff Scott Soto story. And there is. Jeff attempted a lawsuit, which was not mentioned. And I looked over a bunch of interviews. I did not see that. So Neal did let that out of the bag. Now, back in 2012, Jeff did an interview still questioning why he was let go from Journey in 2007. And he said in this interview that he saw Dean Castronovo at a TSO concert, which Jeff was a part of. He was a part of TSO, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. And he felt better after talking with Dean and said it gave him closure and he didn't have any more nightmares. So back in 2012, Dean talked to Jeff, I guess, about the reasoning why he was let go. I guess. I don't know. I wasn't there. And Jeff said he felt better about it. Okay. But he still, after 2012, he was still bringing it up. Now, Jeff also said in that 2012 interview that he had lost interest in the whole situation. He had closure in 2012, but in 2022, it comes up yet again. Now, understandable because any interviewer is going to ask Jeff about the whole Journey debacle. They're going to ask him about it. I know I would have. Now, I think there's still more to this story, plain and simple. I really do. I think there's still more to be said here. And maybe Neal will have another quote this evening for us. We don't know. We'll see, though.
No, I don't think he is.
I
think
I love it.
I think are you done yet? Because I got a few things to say here.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Andy Cohen. We'll go back to that for just a minute. He went on the Howard Stern show and said, because the whole fake Journey thing. Yeah. I will not be shamed for having fun. And he also does not apologize for his drinking. And he also said that he is not aware of any CNN staffers being mad at him. And he was not fired from CNN. First of all, he doesn't work for CNN. He, I guess, is invited to do the show. Does he get paid? I don't know. I don't know if Andy Cohen gets paid to do the New Year's Eve thing. I would think he does, because why is he going to sit there for a whole day and night? He said he started drinking at like 11:30 in the morning. His only regret of New Year's Eve night was calling Ryan Seacrest a loser. Kelly Ripa, who is good friends with Andy, is not mad at Andy, who says he was just wrapped up in his rant. Plain and simple. He was wrapped up in his rant. And that's the only thing he apologizes for. So he does not apologize for his Journey statements, the mayor's statement, nothing. So that's it. And that's all I got. And hold on, Gail says he could give me some money because my last name is Simmons. There you go. Maybe you're related. Maybe you're in the bloodline somewhere. So I would definitely go on, what is like ancestry.com.
Right.
You never know. All right, Al, what do you want to say?
You want to read Teresa's comment? You want me to read
Oh. Teresa, I think if Journey had played an original Arnell song, this would be a different conversation. I wonder after Arnell's 10 years, why they didn't play something more recent. Because honestly, and that's a great question. I do think it's because they're just sticking to the Journey catalog because that's what everybody knows. And how could they not have played Don't Stop Believin' on New Year's Eve, right? I mean, I get it. And they had such a limited time. They were on stage for 5 minutes.
Right.
Give me more. Really,
right.
I can't watch Journey I did. I love Journey for 1 minute, but they really should have let them play for more than 5 minutes. That's the only thing that I was not happy with. I just think they should have played longer. But that's a great question. I really do. Yeah.
So Howard Stern had Andy Cohen on his radio show yesterday morning. And I watched it and Howard's very good.
Right.
But in the whole conversation with Andy, he's on for 5-6 minutes. That was it. He did not say one word about Journey.
Yeah.
Not one word. Not one. Just listen to what I'm saying. He did not say one word about Journey. He's a very smart guy because he got traction. And he was on the Howard Stern show yesterday, on Sirius Radio.
Yeah.
And it does, you can look into everybody's got to go forward. Journey was on New Year's Eve. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Perry's never come back with Journey. Great singer, whatever.
Right.
Everybody go on with their lives and forget about it. And Jeff, I can't pronounce his name.
Jeff Scott Soto.
Whatever. Great musician, great vocalist with TSO and everything else.
Yeah.
He those years ago, he signed something. He probably got paid off. I have no idea, but he got told not to say anything. I mean, that was part of the settlement. I mean,
you said settlement. We don't know if there was a settlement.
But we don't care. We don't care.
Wait a minute. No.
No.
See, Al,
what?
Let me just put a disclaimer here. Al doesn't care about sources or anything like that. He just doesn't. He just he speaks. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he just speaks.
Right.
Al just talks, just so you guys know.
Yeah, I don't check sources.
He doesn't do any of that.
No, I don't.
So whatever he says, it's just right here. It just comes out of his mouth. It's
kind of like an Andy Cohen rant.
So it's a disclaimer.
It's a rant, okay? It's a rant.
It's an Al disclaimer.
A rant, okay? I'm having a little rant, okay?
Okay. But anyway, you said settlement.
Right.
I don't think there was a settlement because I think it was thrown out.
What do we?
Because Neal said try to. Again, I think there's more to that story.
But when it comes down to it, Kiki,
right?
Who cares?
You're right. You're right.
Jeff was called in to do a little thing with Journey for like a year or so. And we wouldn't even be talking about Jeff if he wasn't part of Journey. Journey has given traction to so many people to do so many other different things with their career. Look at Dean. It's a shame Dean wasn't there New Year's Eve.
I know.
But look at what Dean has been able to do since leaving Journey. He's done stuff with the Dead Daisies and other groups and everything else.
Yeah, but on that whole thing,
what?
Dean is very talented.
Dean is.
I mean,
Dean is, but
Dean is an all-around great musician.
Let me just put this out there, okay? No, I won't say it. I'm not going to say it, but I can't. But Dean wasn't. All I'm going to say, Dean wasn't there New Year's Eve, and I'm going to say
very, very.
No. Dean was not there New Year's Eve. That's all I'm going to say. You take it for what it's worth. Dean was not there.
Yeah, we know why. But anyway,
no. We know why,
right?
But if he was there, would you be focusing on Dean that night, or would you be focusing on Arnell? I think my personal opinion, this is for me as a rant, I would be focusing on Dean. And also that other guy, what's his name, Jason?
Yeah, but you couldn't even see Jason.
That's right. You can't see him. You can
never see Jason.
Jason is, I'm going to say it, friggin' phenomenal.
Yeah,
he's phenomenal. Put him and Dean together, they will rock the house alive. They will kick ass. They are rockers. You look at them, they are fantastic. So never a camera on Jay. Never. You have a camera on Jonathan, which is cute and everything else.
Oh my gosh, he was so funny.
And you have a camera on Neal in his Halloween suit, which looked great. And you have Anel jumping around the stage and everything else. But Dean wasn't there. I'm just going to say this. He wasn't there. But if he was there, your focus and my focus and half the nation's focus would be on Dean New Year's Eve. Would be on Dean Casanova. I can't pronounce his last name. New Year's Eve. It would be on him. And they just do more.
Nothing wrong with that.
What'd you just say?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Say that one more time.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's right. But he wasn't there. He wasn't there.
Okay, but he'll be there next time.
But
But
New Year's Eve was a big deal. It was a huge big deal. It was a huge deal, and he wasn't there.
All right.
And they didn't have the camera on Jason.
So maybe if the barbershop is open right now, you should go.
Oh my God! You tell me to shut up. I'm making a statement
you
here.
You really should maybe you should go to the barbershop.
I'm not going to the barbershop.
They open at 7, so they're open now. Like they're waiting for you.
I don't have my pants on, and I'm clicking my pen like crazy because
my God,
I'm going through Dean withdrawal, and I think Jason should sing more. You know?
Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right.
And Neal's not going to say anything more. He's already said what he had to say, and that's.
I think it was great. I think it was great what he said.
He doesn't miss anything. He doesn't.
Neal knows everything.
Because that's how he's made his living for so many years.
Yep, it's true. And you just got to wonder, does he look at some of the comments and perhaps, pay attention to them and maybe follow some of the constructive criticism? I wonder. I'm just curious, like over the years, has he perhaps done that? You don't know that. You really don't, because Neal is very aware of everything going on.
But I've been up since 3:00 this morning,
which is a great. Can I just say, please let me?
Go ahead.
Which is the sign of a great business person,
right?
Regardless of what your opinion is on Neal, whatever. It is the sign of a great business person that they know exactly what is going on with their business, because Journey is a business.
No, and I agree.
It is a business,
and I agree with you, because it's like. Every lead singer is an instrument. They're part of the band.
Right.
When the instrument doesn't work anymore, it's time to trade it in for a new instrument. And that's the nature of the business. And people get offended by that. They say, oh my God, I can't. Listen, the guitar doesn't work anymore. The strings break. It's worn out. You buy a new guitar. I mean, that's the way the music industry is. So I give no fault to Neal for the traction for Journey to keep going on and what have you.
Yeah.
But Jeff, I don't even know who the hell is. I can't even know what his name is. But I just miss.
Well, it sounded like a personality thing. And listen, if your band is not gelling personality wise,
right,
how can you be successful in your business?
Right.
You have to make sure the business is run in a good way, or else you're not going to make any money.
Right.
Obviously, going back to Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley, they have a great connection with all 4 of them in their band, because they've been together now for a very long time. So it's working. And you just, I referred to something yesterday. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
That pertains to many things in our lifetime. However, today, in our society today, that statement's kind of going out the window, because, like I said, you have to adapt to certain things now, because things are changing so rapidly in our world. But when it comes to the bands of our generation, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It has worked. That has worked.
Say it again. Say those words again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right. But
for a lot of the bands that we felt like, look at, again, we'll go to, we can't get into this whole conversation again. So just let me say what I got to say, because then I got to go.
Okay.
So I can make money. But anyway, Foreigner.
Right.
Kelly Hansen's been with them for a really long time.
Right.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
He does a good job. Great job.
Arnell has been with Journey for a long time.
Done a great job.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
He done a great job.
I mean, and Styx.
Lawrence Gowan?
Lawrence Gowan?
Great job. Fantastic. What a showman.
I mean, dude, sorry.
Right.
He's doing a great job. And they all, when we saw them not too long ago, they all gel together. And you can tell they're all having a great time with each other. If there were personality clashes, you'd be able to feel it as a fan from the audience. So if there is that type of thing, you can't work how can you perform for people if you're not having fun with what's around you? So it makes sense. I get it.
I know you got to go, but I got to interrupt one more time. What was the Desperate Housewives program that Lisa, what's the name, was on?
The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You constantly call it the Desperate Housewives. It's the Real Housewives.
So she's not on there anymore.
Right.
So that's like me saying it's not the Real Desperate Housewives of Beverly Hills anymore, because Lisa's not on there. What Andy Cohen said was wrong, but that was his viewpoint. Everybody has a viewpoint, and I understand that. But people get over it, go forward, and talk about something else. Have a drink today, enjoy yourself. And, I mean, it just.
I'm going to talk about things that come up. So thanks for the advice, Al. Appreciate it. So if there's something that comes up and I feel it's relevant, I will talk about it. I don't care. So thank you for offering your advice, and I appreciate your opinion. However,
no. One more thing. If Neal,
I really have to go.
If Neal listened to me, had Steve Perry on New Year's Eve, it would have been the best thing the world could ever see. I'm
so guys,
saying.
If you don't have the Kiki.fm app uploaded, go to the App Store on whatever phone you got. I don't know if like the prepaid phones you can do. I have no idea. But anyway, go to the App Store, download Kiki.fm, listen to us on your desktop. Alexa, please enable Kiki.fm in case you have not listened to us on Alexa. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel, because that really, it's awesome for me. Hit the like button. That's great too. The YouTube algorithm loves that, sharing the videos. Oh my gosh. YouTube loves that. So all of those things help me out. And also, please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook Meta. And guys, have an awesome day. Have a wild, wicked wild Wednesday. Go get it. Go out there and get it. Whatever that means for you. You know what I mean? Just have an awesome day. Make it happen. Go out with a smile. Be positive.
Right.
And make sure you're kind to everyone. Stay strong. Yes.
Can I say one more thing?
Get rid of the fat on the back of your butt.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
I love Gail. Goodbye.
And make sure you always keep rocking. Guys, thanks to each and every one of you for being here. Love you so much. And for those of you listening, thank you for listening. We appreciate and love every single one of you. We thank you, thank you, thank you. Have an awesome, awesome day. And always remember to keep rocking. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Happy Wednesday.